Okay, so we're doing a little bit of training. I think that this is probably a good spot to get our cut back. One of the things we want to do, though, I was going to say, is even before that top cut, we could do a score at the bottom. Because it was already starting to crack.
Cracking.
Yeah, it was already starting to crack right there.
Okay.
So one of the things that we can do, and that was, that was a pretty good spot. And we're just kind of assessing where to harvest some of the trees. I would say, in this case, because we want to keep, anytime that we have something that we're going to keep maybe stretching or something, I would leave at least 2 to 3 collars.
Okay.
So you want to maybe cut it maybe even here.
2, 3. Okay.
And even since this one is going to go up, maybe cut it in the middle of there.
Okay. Yeah.
But start with the score at the bottom.
The score on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of like 1 or 2 scores at the bottom is good, and then that way it just has something to kind of crack off of, and you'll see it kind of crack off really easy from that point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, much easier.
Sweet.
And it's more healthy.
Yeah, I can see that.
But any of the ones that are going like straight down like this can come off.
Yeah.
And so something like this can come off to beautify it. You don't really need this to be here.
Okay.
Something like this that's really like just odd and is coming into a weird angle, and it's kind of like causing this, like this can come off, this can come off, this can come off. Really, honestly, this whole thing right here can come off here. But then like it's this causing some weirdness here. So I would keep this one.
Yeah.
Take this one
back.
and then maybe cut this one back to where maybe you have a nice collar.
Yeah.
That has like a couple collars, because what's going to happen is when we cut this, that's going to be able to regrow, that collar is going to be able to regrow, that collar is going to be able to regrow, and so we're creating more of a bushy tree. If we cut this back to here, we're not allowing any collar.
It'll be more lanky
to be able to
yeah.
Well, it'll start bushing from here.
Okay.
But you'll get more of like clusters. But what we want is we want to get these clusters to come out from the center and start clustering out here and clustering out there versus clustering out close to the main thing. So one of the ways that we can get these trees even bigger from now is even just cutting this back right here.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
And then if you get up in here, and start addressing some of these, you can clean that up to where they're not touching. That doesn't need to go in. See how this is kind of like going in the middle of these two?
Yeah.
This one doesn't even really need to be there because it's crowding those two.
Right.
And so you'll just start to see, like, if you start up anywhere, like leave it to 3, leave it to like nice and 3, like those are nice, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, but give them some space and cut them where they have a bunch of collars.
Right.
And keep them up a little bit tall and stretchy. And then I'll come back and see you in a few minutes and see how this tree looks.
Yeah.
We got
good.
Caleb here helping us out, getting this tree trimmed back. Thanks, Miss Moringa. So she's really beautiful. We were here in April, May, so about 6 months ago, and this is all new 6 months worth of growth. She's got some drumsticks on her. And we'll have more training videos in the founding membership. If you come in, we'll be able to put more training videos in there. We just wanted to give you a quick little clip of what we're doing here to get these greens on the racks to dry before they turn yellow or any kind of color because of the cold weather that's coming in. So this is the start of our little harvest season, getting things trimmed back. This tree is looking beautiful. Look at these fresh, dark greens. Wow, perfect time. It's so nice out. All right. Thanks, everybody. Little training session from Plant City.